The NBA has witnessed a number of dominant teams throughout its history, but only a select few have achieved the level of sustained success necessary to be considered true dynasties. Dynasties in the NBA are typically defined by teams that secure multiple championships, often consecutively, within a relatively short time frame. Each decade has seen at least one team rise to this level of dominance, sometimes with the same teams reasserting their supremacy. These dynastic teams are marked by their collection of superstar players, many of whom go on to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and elite coaching that perfectly aligns with the team's chemistry. This synergy becomes the cornerstone of their enduring success. Such dynasties, often termed super teams, captivate basketball fans nationwide. Their continued dominance and star-studded lineups not only attract casual viewers, but also establish them as the top teams in the league, thereby expanding their fan base. While many great teams have graced the NBA, only a few can claim the distinction of being the greatest dynasties of all time. Weave has ranked the top 5 greatest NBA dynasties based on the number of championships won and the consistency of their core players and coaching staff. Number 5. Golden State Warriors, 15, 2022. The Golden State Warriors have defined the modern basketball dynasty, making 6 NBA Finals appearances between 2015 and 2022, and winning 4 championships, the most recent in 2022. From 2015 to 2019, they reached the finals 5 consecutive times, capturing 3 titles, including back-to-back victories in 2017 and 2018. The Warriors' dominance extended beyond the playoffs, excelling during the regular season as well. Their 2015-16 team set an NBA record with a remarkable 73-9 record, surpassing the previous mark of 72, 10 set by the 1996 Chicago Bulls, becoming the first and only team to lose fewer than 10 games in a season. The Warriors' resilience and adaptability during their rise to dominance is what truly sets them apart. After the loss in the 2019 Finals and the departure of Kevin Durant, the team faced a series of challenges, including injuries to key players like Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, leading to a significant drop in their performance. For a brief period, they missed the playoffs, and many doubted whether they could return to championship contention. However, the Warriors were able to rebuild while staying true to their core. They developed young talent, made smart trades, and maintained their signature style of play. Klay Thompson's return after 2 devastating injuries, along with Curry's continued brilliance, anchored their resurgence. Draymond Green's leadership on defense remained crucial, and role players like Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole stepped up at key moments. Their victory in the 2022 NBA Finals, after a period of doubt and rebuilding, was a testament to the team's enduring culture of excellence and perseverance. It solidified their place not only as a modern dynasty, but as one of the most resilient and adaptable teams in NBA history. The ability to overcome adversity and return to the top added another layer of greatness to their legacy. Number 4. Los Angeles Lakers, 2000-2004. The Lakers' run in the early 2000s is remembered as one of the most dominant stretches in NBA history. Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal formed one of the league's most feared duos, with O'Neal's overpowering presence in the paint and Bryant's lethal scoring ability from the perimeter. Together, they created constant mismatches that opposing defenses struggled to handle. The chemistry between them on the court, combined with Phil Jackson's implementation of the triangle offense, allowed the Lakers to build a nearly unstoppable team. Their 2001 playoff run was particularly historic. After going 56-26 in the regular season, the Lakers were nearly flawless in the postseason, losing just 1 game to Allen Iverson's Philadelphia 76 ERs in the finals. Their 15-1 playoff record remains one of the most impressive in NBA history, underscoring just how dominant they were during their second title run. The Lakers' 2002 championship solidified their place as a true dynasty, as they swept the New Jersey Nets to cap off their three-peat. Shaq's dominance in the finals, paired with Kobe's emergence as one of the best players in the league, made them nearly unbeatable. However, as successful as the team was, tensions between Bryant and O'Neal began to boil over. Their off-court issues, combined with the shocking loss to the Detroit Pistons in the 2004 Finals, signaled the beginning of the end. The Pistons' physical defense, led by Chauncey Billups and Ben Wallace, stifled the Lakers' offense, and the defeat in 5 games shocked the basketball world. Following the loss, Shaquille O'Neal was traded to the Miami Heat, marking the end of the Lakers' dynasty. The team entered a period of mediocrity as it attempted to rebuild around Kobe Bryant. Though the Lakers would eventually return to championship form, with Bryant leading them to back-to-back titles in 2009 and 2010, the early 2000s dynasty remains one of the most iconic periods in NBA history. Had the partnership between Shaq and Kobe lasted longer, there's no telling how many more titles the Lakers could have added to their legacy. Even with their off-court differences, the duo's 76, 43 playoff record and 3 championships in 4 years speak to the sheer dominance they brought to the court during their reign. Los Angeles Lakers, 1980-1991. The Lakers' dominance in the 1980s was not only marked by their on-court success, but by their influence on the culture of basketball. Their Showtime style under coach Pat Riley emphasized fast breaks, flashy passes, and dynamic scoring, making the Lakers not just a winning team, but one that captivated audiences. Magic Johnson, with his unmatched court vision and ability to orchestrate the offense, became the centerpiece of this approach, while Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's unstoppable skyhook provided a consistent scoring threat in the post. Their 1980 title set the tone for the decade. In Game 6 of the 1980 Finals, Magic famously stepped in as center for the injured Abdul-Jabbar and delivered one of the greatest performances in NBA Finals history, securing the Lakers' championship. This early success was a sign of what was to come for the franchise throughout the decade. In 1982, the Lakers captured their second championship of the decade, once again defeating the Philadelphia 76ers in 6 games. However, in 1983, the Sixers exacted revenge with a sweep of the Lakers, led by Moses Malone's dominant play. This loss didn't derail the Lakers, as they returned to the finals in 1984 for another showdown with their biggest rivals, the Boston Celtics. In what is considered one of the greatest finals in NBA history, the Celtics edged out the Lakers in a dramatic 7-game series. The 1985 season marked a turning point for the Lakers, as they finally defeated the Celtics in the finals, avenging previous losses to their historic rivals. This victory was especially significant because the Lakers had never beaten Boston in a finals series before. Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and the Lakers sealed their place as the league's elite team. The Lakers continued to dominate, winning their 4th championship of the decade in 1987 by once again defeating the Celtics in 6 games. Magic Johnson's junior skyhook in Game 4 of that series became an iconic moment in finals history. The following year, the Lakers faced the Detroit Pistons in a hard-fought 7-game series, claiming their 5th title of the decade. By 1989, the Lakers and Pistons met again in the finals, but this time Detroit emerged victorious with a 4-game sweep, signaling a shift in the NBA's power structure. The Lakers made one more finals appearance in 1991, led by an aging Magic and Kareem. They faced Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls, who defeated the Lakers in 5 games to kickstart their own dynasty. Throughout the 1980s, the Lakers' ability to consistently reach the finals, 9 appearances in 12 seasons, along with their 5 championships, underscored their dominance. They redefined what a basketball dynasty could look like, combining elite play with entertainment value. Their rivalry with the Celtics, especially during the 1984, 1985, and 1987 finals, remains one of the greatest in sports history. The Showtime Lakers didn't just win, they transformed the NBA into a global spectacle, and their influence continues to be felt in the league today. Their success and flair helped make basketball a cultural phenomenon, paving the way for future generations of players and teams to follow in their footsteps. Chicago Bulls, 1991-1998. When people think of the term dynasty, the Michael Jordan-led Chicago Bulls of the 1990s often come to mind. These teams were juggernauts that dominated their way to championships. Opponents facing the Bulls during this era knew their chances were slim, and fans watching had little doubt about the outcome. While the Bulls had a solid supporting cast, as all great teams do, they weren't loaded with multiple superstars like many other dynasties. The key difference was that they had Michael Jordan, widely regarded as the greatest player of all time. Combined with the coaching brilliance of Phil Jackson, who would later lead the Lakers' early 2000s dynasty, the Bulls became one of the most feared teams in NBA history. The Bulls of the 1990s reached 6 NBA Finals and won all 6, making them the only team to make that many finals appearances without losing a single one. They achieved 2 separate three-peats, winning consecutive championships from 1991, 1993, and again from 1996-1998. Jordan collected 10 scoring titles, by far the most in NBA history, 6 NBA Finals MVPs, and 5 NBA MVP awards, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest players to ever grace the game. Boston Celtics, 1957-1969. The Boston Celtics dynasty of the late 1950s and 1960s remains a benchmark of excellence in professional sports. Here's a closer look at the key elements that defined their unprecedented success. The Celtics' era of dominance was characterized by their fierce rivalry with the Los Angeles Lakers, which became one of the most storied matchups in NBA history. The Celtics and Lakers faced off in the finals a staggering 9 times during this period, with Boston winning 7 of those encounters. This rivalry helped to define the era and cement the Celtics' status as the dominant force in the league. Bill Russell was the centerpiece of this dynasty. His defensive prowess, rebounding ability, and leadership were unparalleled. Russell's impact on the court was profound. He not only altered the game defensively, but also played a crucial role in orchestrating the Celtics' success. His 11 championships remain the most by any player in NBA history, underscoring his unparalleled contribution to the sport. Off the court, Russell's influence extended into social justice, making him a significant figure both in and out of the sports world. The Celtics' success was not solely due to Russell. The team was stacked with talent. Bob Cousy, known as the Houdini of the hardwood, Cousy was a brilliant playmaker and an excellent guard, known for his dazzling passes and leadership. Sam Jones, a clutch performer who excelled in big moments, Jones was a prolific scorer and a key player in the Celtics' championship runs. Here are some honorable mentions that couldn't make the list. San Antonio Spurs led by Tim Duncan. Miami Heat, led by LeBron, Wade and Bosh, 1980s. Boston Celtics lead by Larry Bird.